Hey man, did you know that like today is my anniversary?
Really?
It really is actually my anniversary. Lacey and I have been married for 24 years, 2.4 decades.
Damn, that's awesome.
And for the most part, it's been like amazing. And I talk about Lacey all the time, right? She's an amazing wife. She a good mom? Yeah, she's a great mom. There's one problem though.
What is it?
So Lacey is convinced that I'm invading her privacy.
Did she tell you that?
No, man, but she writes about it all the time in her diary.
Okay, that was better. That was better.
That was better.
That was better. Yeah, that was a better dad joke than most. So,
all right,
I got to give you props for that.
Thanks, man.
So,
Thanks.
You had me hooked. I was hooked.
You were hooked. Yeah, it really is my anniversary today, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. 24 years is amazing.
Yeah, 24 years, long time to be married to one woman, and she's an amazing woman. So I'm lucky. All right, so it's what day is today? Wednesday night in the MCP.
Yep.
And we a couple weeks ago got an opportunity to spend a little bit of time with Jess The Maker.
Yes.
And she came in with who I call CRK.
Yeah.
Because I can't say Cali Rado Kid. So I call him CRK.
Cali Rado Kid.
CRK.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to call him that the next time I see him.
Well, we're going to refer to him as CRK for the rest of this episode. So we got this.
Wade was on there. Wade
Holland was there. Wade lives in Tucson, actually.
Yep.
I got plans to ride with Wade. I'm going to come out and ride with him and his wife.
Yeah.
And barbecue up some dead animals.
Nice.
That should be fun. Mm-hmm. But Jess was out and with CRK and Wade and I think Visit Tucson.
Yeah.
Amazing organization that helps to promote the Tucson, basically our city and what we have to offer.
Because we're a secret.
We're a secret.
I feel like we're a secret. What do you think, Jess?
I feel I agree. You know, like I've been to Tucson many times at this point, and I still feel like, you know, this was CRK's first time.
Yeah.
You know,
you've already dropped into the CRK.
I've already adapted. This is his new name. This is his new identity. Like he had never been. I've been talking about it for a while to him. You got to get to Tucson. He loves, Rocky Technical and downhill. So it's like, you're going to love Mount Lemmon. You're going to love 50 Year, So, I do. It is like a hidden gem.
Yeah, it is. I travel all over the place, and I always compare it to Tucson, and not many places will win. So it's usually I want to come back here, except during the summer. During the summer, I like to be anywhere else.
Well, I had randomly reached out to Jess beforehand and just said, hey, if you're ever in Tucson, we're plugged into the scene. And if you need any help or anything, let me know. And she sent me an email and said, hey, we're going to be in Tucson with Visit Tucson. Can you help promote this ride? And I said, hey, how about you come out to a trail day and doing some work with us?
Put you to work.
You were like, I think there's a trail work day happening. And we were like, well, we don't want to interfere. And we were like, why don't we just do that? That should be the thing we do and like meet people. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
I got to meet you two in person. Yeah.
I thought it was amazing. I think you guys coming out brought a lot of extra help.
Yeah. I think we had like 15 people signed up and we ended up with, 50 people or 35 people. I don't know. We ended up with a lot more.
Yeah.
So you helped. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and digging.
I mean, at the least I feel like it's really cool to get a sense of the community when you do stuff like that, like a volunteer trail day. It was just funny because either people wanted to come out and just vibe, or like they really wanted to experience our weirdness in person. It's just kind of probably.
Does that happen everywhere you go? Like, do you how much celeb do you have? Like, do you feel like
it's? Yeah, I think because it's such an interesting mountain biking is a niche, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm just walking around in any old town and I'm going to the grocery store or something, I'm not going to get recognized. But when I lived in Bentonville, which I lived in Bentonville for about 3 years, and it's a mountain bike destination.
Yeah.
So I'd be getting stopped quite a bit. And that's another place CRK hasn't been to yet. And he's going to be there.
Really?
So he's going to the Bentonville Bike Fest next month. And I told him, get ready. Yeah. But he's going to love it. He loves attention.
You want to go to the Bentonville
I
Bike
want
Fest?
So bad to go, but logistically,
well, let's go.
Yeah, say that, but I'm
going to revert to my Bentonville and say y'all should go.
Yeah, y'all should go.
Really go. At least once,
Josh called me up on Wednesday last week, and he's like, "You want to go to Sea Otter?"
Like, did you go?
No, because I told him that I would get divorced. my wife would not lock me out, like not let me back in the house.
Right,
this is what's great about having a wife that mountain bikes. She's like, "Why are you not at Sea Otter this weekend?"
She's probably like, "We're going." She's the one dragging you. Lacey's dragging you along.
Yeah. And to be fair, my wife was like, "I just need a little notice," because she plans everything. We have 2 little kids, and they do every kind of activity. Yeah. She works full time. I work full time. So, but yeah, I was really close. Really, I did ask. Let's put it that way.
Well, thank you so much for coming out to Tucson and highlighting. I think you guys did a fantastic job with the videos that you put out, and you captured our city great. I am on this quest to make us Bike Town USA. I think that we have you guys got a little taste of it, but there's a lot more that you didn't get a taste of.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic. So I'm going to keep on that quest.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to keep working it.
Yeah. I feel like this is definitely a destination. It already is by the industry. So the industry comes here and tests and does product launches and photo shoots and stuff. And so this terrain is so iconic, and it's between here and Phoenix, but Phoenix is such a nightmare as far as driving around. I think Tucson just gives them a better venue. So,
so we got a couple questions to get us started on Jess the Rider.
Yeah.
Not Jess the Maker, but I Jess
do ride
the
mountain
Rider.
bikes.
Wait, can I ask, where did Jess the Maker, where did that
come from?
Yeah, where did that come from?
I used to be a graphic designer / web interface designer. And so it was my portfolio. And so I would do I just had it was just my Instagram handle. I was like, I'll be Jess the Maker. It was my freelance business name.
Right.
And so I'm sure we'll get into it of how I kind of got into content creation, but it was not a planned thing. And by the time I started growing my Instagram, it was kind of too late. I was like, I can't change it now.
Gotcha.
So that's where Jess the Maker comes in.
That makes sense. That totally makes sense. I'm in the same place because my suspension company's Instagram is under my name. And not under its own. And I'm like, oh man, there's too many photos on there. I'm just going to leave it.
Too many. Yeah. You don't want to it's challenging. Yeah. It's challenging.
So,
all right. So we got some questions.
Said Jess the Rider.
Jess the Rider. Okay. Yeah. So what bikes are in your stable today? Jess the Rider.
I'd say I probably ride the most at this point, my Stumpjumper 15.
Okay. Nice.
That's my newest analog bike, and I really enjoy it. And then my newest e-bike, I just got the Levo 4.
You got the new one? What do you think?
No way.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what I think after my rep at Specialized drops it off. We met at this very weird, undisclosed location. I
like
found
an alley.
This weird. She was coming from it was such a sketchy transaction. She met me in this weird janky parking lot, and she was in the midst of kind of road tripping back from Sea Otter, so we met. And it needs a software update, and I need to have it either take it to a Specialized dealer for them to upgrade I can't ride it until this happens. So I have to go do that. And I'm also the kind of person who likes to wrap their bikes before I ride. I'm a wrap before you ride kind of gal.
Yeah. You do ride wrap? Do you do ride wrap?
Yes, ride wrap. Yeah.
Did you understand that joke, Maddie? Yeah, you got it. Okay. Keep going.
Okay. I was well.
Did you?
You're good. You're good.
Kind of
Keep
a
going.
Shrek joke,
Okay.
But yeah, ride wrap. And I have a buddy who I don't have the patience to do that stuff. I just try to put my little screen protector on.
Yeah.
And that's a nightmare. So many bubbles. So to try to put it on not a flat surface is not going to work. So I have a buddy that I'll pay to wrap my bike. So before I ride that, I will have him do that. But I have another Levo, an older Levo that I ride primarily. And then those are my main. That's what I probably ride the most. And then I also have an Epic, a Specialized Epic. I ride her Specialized. So all my bikes are Specialized.
Right on.
So, we've got a ride wrap installer at the shop, and the guy is super meticulous. He's amazing.
Do you know what he wrapped?
Ooh, you gotta have those people.
He wrapped my Levo. He wrapped my Levo.
He wrapped your Levo.
Yep.
Yeah, he does such a good job. We
nice.
We do pivot at the shop, and we have one of those pink, special edition talons. They call them the switchblade, and he wrapped that. Yep. And we always show people you can't even see the wrap on it. It's like
it's so nice. It's worth it too. Just to protect your investment, and
it is, especially these bikes as the prices climb. It's like you're going to keep it longer.
It's crazy.
So
Oh yeah. But exactly.
It does. Yeah. I've done a couple ride wraps, and I'm like you. It's like a bubble fest going on. I don't. I have no patience.
No, absolute nightmare.
I'm like, that'll work. It'll cover me for a year or so. I don't care. So
yeah.
All right.
Starts peeling off.
So Jess, gravity or cross country?
Gravity.
And
chunky or flow?
Ooh, I can't pick. I like both.
You like them both?
I really do like both because I'm from the East Coast originally, and there's really not a whole lot of flow. It's mostly like rocky, rooty stuff. So that's why I really love Tucson, because of the techie stuff, and it's just different and really fun. But after living in Bentonville for 3 years, I think that really got me more into riding flow trails and doing bigger like features like jumps and drops and stuff. So now I kind of like both, but I feel like I don't know if you both feel this way, or all three of you.
Yeah.
When you focus on one thing more than the other. So like if you focus really like hard on flow and getting good at flow, the other stuff you kind of, your skills degrade, and vice versa. Like I feel like when I don't focus on tech riding and then I go back to it because I've been riding flow for a while, it's like, forget it. I'm so sloppy when I'm riding, and then same vice versa. Like when I get focused on tech and I've been riding techie a while and then I go to like a jump and it's like, sad to see.
Yeah. And to us, I think, cause we ride tech just constantly.
Yeah.
I think like when we go to Angel Fire or somewhere that's got a lot of flow, like Angel Fire, I think is the best my contention
example.
Best bike park in the continental US. Yeah. I haven't been to any in Alaska, so I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But
as far as
there's some good ones. Yeah.
Is there good ones in Alaska?
Yeah. Right? I was there last year doing some media for a small little resort called Hilltop. It's like their little town resort.
Yeah.
And they had some fun trails for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I've ridden some good flow trails in Alaska for sure. We were there a couple of years ago. You had fun at that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just rode trains and saw the Yukon in Alaska. That's all I've done.
Well, that's cool. That's awesome.
And a glacier.
That's awesome.
And salmon.
Saw a glacier. That's cool.
Saw a big snowblower.
To me, the flow trails are like candy. We have to work on the tech. And then when we go to Angel Fire, I'm like, oh, this is
fun.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
It is different,
look how fast we can go.
Yes, look how I'm like way faster on this stuff.
We're talking about Angel Fire. Angel Fire is kind of cool because you can go from a flow to a tech like next run.
That's cool. That's nice. Yeah. Or like Whistler has that too. It's like very.
Yeah. I do a lot of racing at Bootleg in Nevada.
Oh, wow.
And it's all tech. There's no flow.
There's no flow. No flow.
Everything's sharp in Bootleg Canyon. Everything's sharp.
Everything is sharp. It's crazy. So
yeah.
All right. So 2 mountain bike destinations that you think every mountain biker should visit. What are 2?
Are we talking in the U.S.? Are we talking international?
No constraints on you.
This is so hard.
No constraints on your end. Just 2. Top
2 that people must go.
Yeah. If you're a mountain biker, you got to go. You got to figure out how to get here.
Okay.
We obviously did not send Jess these. We did not send Jess these questions ahead of time.
You know what? That's a really hard because like you forget.
That's so hard.
Yeah. So what comes to mind? How about that? What comes to mind?
Well, because I just said it, I'd say Whistler because, or just, Squamish and Whistler and Pemberton, that whole area is so unique and so cool. And every person you meet that like starts riding there are just another level because they kind of have to be, to ride that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just super pretty. And I think it's really neat to even just driving from Vancouver through like the Sea to Sky highway is just like epic. Like it's just so beautiful and unique. And then I'd say, that'll be an international destination because I was going to mention like Peru is really cool, but, in the U.S., I feel like there's like a hidden gem, like Vermont is kind of a hidden gem in terms of trail.
Like where specifically in Vermont?
Oh, that's hard too. Like the whole state.
Because Lacey wants to go there, and I'm just like, really?
Okay.
You want to fly like 2,000 miles to like some
Vermont.
It's
Vermont?
just
Really?
super
I mean,
cool.
if you like syrup, right? Maple syrup.
Oh yeah, actual maple syrup,
Yeah.
and
Those little
it's just really
candies.
cool. You could get a lot of places. Like you're used to being, well, you're in Tucson. It's like you want to go somewhere else outside of Tucson. You can drive a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Vermont, you could get you could see all of Vermont, in
a couple hours.
a week's time. Well,
Yeah.
like you can go to different locations and see kind of a totally different area. But yeah, I feel like I kind of cut my teeth in Vermont a little bit because I learned to ride in the Northeast, and then I'd say like Waterbury stands out to me as a place in Vermont.
Cool.
To check out for sure.
So-
Good craft beer too.
Whistler,
A lot of
Vermont.
interest.
Yep. And those are two ends of the country, like
Yeah.
as far as the continent goes. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
And that's really that's really hard because like it's really hard to pick. I'm just trying to think of like magical places. There's so many.
Yeah.
Picking just two, that's too hard.
It is. It really is. We have places that we go all the time, right? Angel Fire is probably number one on the list.
Just
for that.
because it's like drivability from
Still need to
Tucson.
get out.
Yeah.
I still need that. Maybe that would have been on my list.
Have you not
You
been?
haven't
Have
been
you
to
not been to
Angel
Angel
No,
Fire?
Oh, yeah.
no.
Shut the front
I know.
door.
So it's the
We
US.
talked. We talked about this at lunch.
It's the
I think,
U.S.
yeah.
Whistler. So like it's
Okay.
like
You gotta
it's
go.
that big. So
We got to make
and
it
then
up.
Moab. Have you been to Moab?
Yes.
Okay.
Moab is pretty awesome
Yeah.
too.
And then
Moab is really cool.
Yeah, and then I have like a criteria for family versus bike trip, right? So Angel Fire is not a family destination. Like there's nothing there for my wife and my kids that aren't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but man, my wife loves Moab. She loves the rafting.
Oh yeah, like
She loves the Arches National Park. She loves the scenery. She loves all of that stuff, the downtown. So, so that's a destination for us. And then Whistler, we're going to Whistler this summer. So she loves Whistler.
that'll be nice.
Yeah. So
Jess, are you okay if I introduce you to Patrick West, who's the bike park manager at Angel Fire? Can I do
Absolutely.
that?
That would be awesome.
I think
Yeah, we
that-
were just in New Mexico in January, but obviously it was not bike season. And instead we did a little snowboard trip, and but we were at Taos. We were at like, what is it called? Taos Ski Valley or whatever.
Taos. Yeah,
But
like
it'd be really cool to
30
go
miles
check out
away.
Angel Fire.
You were so close. So
I know. And really, when I was living in Bentonville, it wasn't that far. It was like an 11 or 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
So a lot of people from Bentonville, if they want bike park, they'll go.
It's crazy how far we'll drive for a bike park.
yeah, I mean, it's true. Like I don't have a problem with a 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
Like I can do that. Family wise, they're maxing out at about 7. So before the like blood
pushing
comes
through
out.
in one day?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're pushing through in one. Oh,
Yeah. Like, it's 10 to 12
talent.
for the bike trips is easy. So Angel Fire is no problem. Going to Big Bear, no problem. Going up to Durango, going up to
Durango Bike Park is closed this summer.
what?
They're putting a new lift in, and so they've closed the bike park.
Whoa.
This
so they have
summer.
good reason. They have
good reason.
Oh,
Man.
So Jess, you got the taco hat on.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
I'm interested. I know this isn't just the rider. Maybe this is just the eater.
The eater. Yeah.
The
I mean,
eater?
just the rider. I think tacos go with
It does.
with riding
like
so
beer and
much.
tacos
Yeah.
go together.
Yeah.
2 best taco places that you've been to.
La Chateria. That was like so good.
Where was that?
The in Tucson, La Chateria.
Have I not tried it?
I don't think we know of this place.
Oh my God.
Which is amazing because
I'm gonna send you a
we've
link.
got like
There's so
10,000.
many.
We've
Yeah.
got so many
You
taco
definitely
places.
got to send me that because
Yeah.
Okay, how about
send
one
you a link.
outside? How about one outside of Tucson?
Okay. There's a place in San Diego that has really good fish tacos, and I think it's called like Oscars or something. It's
Oh,
supposed to be
really?
really good.
Okay.
Well, it is good. I've been there, but
that sounds. Is it?
I think
near-
it's called Oscars.
Is it near the beach or off the beach?
It's
or-
on it's right off the beach.
Do you know which one?
Oh man, you're getting crazy now.
Well,
with
it's
these
'cause I
questions.
go there
think
all
it's
the
on
time.
Pacific.
Pacific.
I think so.
Okay, there's a lot of.
If I'm not, I guess we could Google this right
Yeah,
right
we
now.
can-
I
could
can
solve
figure it
this
out now.
We'll figure it
issue.
out. Oscars in San
yeah,
Diego.
Oscars.
Definitely want to know where the good tacos
And say
are.
the name of the place in Tucson again, which is hilarious that we're having to ask our friend
La Chateria,
Chateria.
like Chateria. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sweet.
Uh,
I guess I know where we're
okay.
going this
Going
weekend,
there,
brother.
Yeah. So. I'm
and
down.
the place Oscars is on Turquoise Street. Well, there's actually a couple locations, but I think the one that I've been to is right above Mission Beach.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's Pacific Beach. I was right.
Pacific Beach?
Wow.
Nice.
Look at you.
Nice.
My memory serves me well.
That is awesome.
I know my taco places. That's why.
That's awesome. Yeah. Tacos are like tacos and a beer with mountain biking is like hand in hand. And I don't even drink beer. So but I'll still go to a brewery.
We're breaking our format because I've got another question. And this
sorry.
This one's Jess the Lover.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. That video, by the way, where you tried to what was it? You're turning on your e-bike? Oh my God, dude. I just laughed so hard.
I wish I don't know if we took any B-roll of all of that, but
how long did it take? Like, did you crack up halfway or?
Oh yeah, of course. But like, that day, CRK, Seabass and myself, we were there. We try to film as much, like when we get together, we know we're going to be filming. And so we'll like just try to plan a bunch of stuff all at once. So we'll all come to the table with ideas. So that was actually one of Joe's like CRK's
You mean like
ideas.
the one where you twerked?
Yeah. What?
Yes, that one.
Is it that one? Yeah.
Well, there's actually a few of those.
Yeah.
You might have to specify which one.
Just does a lot of twerking.
I do a lot of the twerking with the fanny pack on, but
that's even.
But that was actually CRK's idea, and I was like, okay, like let's do it. He's like, I have this idea, but like because the other people, it was a trending thing with other people like doing it in their kitchen with their ovens and stuff, and we're like, we need to do this with an e-bike. This is hilarious. Yeah. So we did that with the e-bike, and because of course, there's a lot of laughter off camera. We're just like having a good time. And
all right, back to Jess the Lover.
Okay, sorry.
We want to know more about Tony. We want to know.
Oh, you want to know more? Okay.
We want to know
Everyone loves Tony.
Where you guys met. We want to know when did you know he was the one, and why is he awesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
But by the way, we can see him in the back playing video games. So
we can see him in the background playing video games.
Back there.
Look at when you put your hand back there, we can see his foot. Leg. It's awesome. Because you'll do that every once in a while.
I wish we did video.
I know. It is awesome because this random leg pops into the screen, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
So for the listeners, I have my background blurred. But if Tony moves his leg, he's sitting on the bed behind me. If he moves it, it like comes into focus, and it's just really funny because a random leg,
just a random foot.
I can actually probably answer this question like with the original, like with like you had like a 3-part question, and it's like all kind of in one.
Perfect.
So we met in Nashville, Tennessee, at a work conference. We both worked in Tony still works in tech, but that's where we met. We worked for like a financial tech company. Mm-hmm. And twice a year they would fly. We were already fully distributed, fully remote. And so this is before the pandemic. So once every 6 months, they'd get everybody together in one place and they would move the destination. So they'd be like, okay, like New York City or, whatever. But for whatever reason, this particular time was Nashville. And so we met at this work conference and we sang. We were at a karaoke bar in Nashville, which if you've ever been to Nashville,
it's awesome.
Like it's awesome, but that's like the worst place to do karaoke because there's so many talented people that you're like, why even try? Why even try? Just like, and here's the other thing is this was not like a nice place. This was a double wide trailer. And it was a Santa themed. It's called Santa's Pub. It's still there. Santa's Pub. And it's an all year round Santa themed bar that's in a double wide trailer. People were still smoking in there.
Wow.
And like, it was like thick with smoke. And we were like, how can I sing? My lungs are burning. So we sang, we met at that, we met at the thing. We sang, I mean, I feel like because we bonded over the karaoke, I was like, this is my person. I just knew.
All right. Why is he awesome?
I just knew.
Why is he awesome?
Yeah.
Oh, why is he awesome? Oh man.
He's listening to you right now.
I know.
Yeah, he can't hear what you guys are saying, but he's like, because I am awesome. You know what? I think because Tony, he helps me make sure that I'm always me and like supports me in whatever I do, no matter what it is. Like he is like my biggest cheerleader, and just like whatever I need, he's just like, I'm there. I've got your back. Like whatever crazy idea I whip up or whatever, he's he's there. He's down. And so having that kind of person in your corner, and it's awesome. He's awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a good awesome.
Just shout out to Tony, man. I wanted to like take a minute to talk about
Tony,
the guy behind the guy.
Yeah.
Or the guy behind the girl.
He
guy
said,
behind the maker.
it.
So I know, right? Stop.
Yeah, stop.
All right, a little bit back to Jess the Rider.
Okay.
If your bike could talk, what would it say is your most annoying habit?
Ooh, self-reflection.
If my bike could talk, it would be like, just finally learn how to wheelie already. Because I'm like constantly trying, but not like consistently. It's my fault. I don't consistently practice. I know if I just like did this for an hour a day, I'd be able to do it. Like hold the wheelie.
Yeah.
I watched
you got a question?
I watched your video on the wheelie.
Did you?
Yeah, how you spend so long on it and you still haven't got it.
Oh yeah, I did a parody of I don't know if anyone watches Severance, but the whole like innie outie thing, and like one of the things that my like your innie is the version. First of all, did either of you watch Severance?
No.
I
started to.
Adults.
So
it's an adult show.
This is the one where he's a different person at work than he is
well,
outside.
you become severed, so like you get this procedure done to your brain where literally you kind of become two selves, your same body, two selves. The moment you go into this office building and down the elevator, you become your innie.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's like you're working and all the stuff.
Okay.
And then one of the characters in the show is basically like, they call it wellness checks, but there's like a therapist, and the person is like, basically as you do well, they release facts about your outie. Like your innie wants to know. They don't know each other, right? Like you don't know what happens at work. Your outie doesn't know what happens at work. Your innie doesn't know what happens out in the real world. So they like give you facts about yourself. So that whole video is just basically me being told what my outie does. And so that's what Maddie was talking about, is like, your outie spends a lot of time trying to learn how to wheelie, but still cannot wheelie. Like that's one of the things. So anyway, that was a very long-winded explanation of that video, but he got it.
All right. So you have a super fan in Tucson, like next level super fan. Her name is.
I have a super fan.
You have a super fan. Her name is Hillary Martin, and she actually shared with us a couple questions. So on behalf of Hillary Martin, your super fan,
thanks, Hillary.
And
shout out to Hillary.
Don't thank us until you've heard the questions.
Oh crap! Okay,
they don't look bad.
All right. The first one is pretty benign and pretty simple. What is the longest skill it took you to learn on a bike?
Well, I guess the wheelie, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, we're still working on that.
We're not there yet.
Well, I'm not. Okay. Well, it's hard though, right? Like what skills have I necessarily mastered? Like that, not a whole, I mean, I feel like there's always room for improvement with every skill. What took me the longest to learn? I mean, I think proper jump technique took a little while for sure. Yeah, it takes a little while. It definitely.
I know you probably know Joanna Yates. I would imagine that you know.
We are
Joanna.
friends. Yeah.
And Maddie and Lacey just went up like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and Joanna, they ended up getting like a private lesson with Joanna to learn how to jump.
Oh, awesm. To jump,
right. And Maddie like progressed in his jumping like significantly. So he's like up, and it's pretty amazing.
Did you enjoy it, Maddie? Yeah.
Yep, very much.
Did she tell you
Joanna's an awesome coach. She's fantastic. So you learn from the best.
She's got the stoke.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, she does bring the stoke.
So here's the question from Hillary Martin that
now I get why you were tentative.
Yeah, a little tentative. Because I didn't even know what this is.
I do.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
So you might. I had to use Claude AI to even figure out what this is.
Yeah, this one sucks.
So do you ever get the race shits?
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. But I also don't race. And I get that.
But I mean, like just normal.
But Yeah, like the nervous shits. Yeah, absolutely. When did I'm trying. Here's me like trying to think about the last time.
Have you left gloves on the trail or socks?
That's
yes.
I think if you ask
Absolutely.
most mountain bikers, they're going to say yes. I'm pretty
I think
sure.
probably the last time I was really, really nervous before a ride was in Whistler. I went on like Specialized was doing like these group rides. I thought they were just like group rides for just the average person.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. Like I told my rep, like, absolutely, I'll go on one of these rides and like be fun, whatever. And Seabass was like, let's coordinate. We'll go on the same one together. And I was like, yeah, cool. I show up. Everyone's on an e-bike. And Mike Sinyard, the CEO of Specialized, is on the ride. A bunch of pro riders are on the ride. And then there's me on an analog bike. And I was like, oh no, this
isn't going to go well.
So I survived, but it was like barely hanging on. It was and it wasn't at the park. So it wasn't lift serve. It was like riding these. I mean, there's a, if you're familiar with some of the trails, like off the Blackcomb, there's a trail called, oh no, it's going to slip my mind. There's Dark Crystal. And then there's another one. But they're pretty rowdy. But the climb, what I forgot was the climb getting up to it was terrible. And I was definitely dying by the top. I definitely, to answer Hillary's question, yeah, absolutely. I get the nervous shits.
Thank you.
Not even racing.
I think that Hillary will be completely satisfied with your answers.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I've only done 3 races in my life. I'm not much of a racer. I don't really do that often. So
is it, do you think you don't race because you don't feel competitive or you don't like the feeling of racing?
Nobody likes race shits.
Well, no.
No one likes the race
That's
shits.
the truth. So, the worst is if it's at the start line.
I will say, so the first enduro, they've all been enduros. Mm-hmm. The first enduro, and I like that format. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
The first enduro I ever did was with a friend of mine. I had some friends. They convinced me to go. It was in Arkansas. It's called the Northwoods Enduro. Really fun. And actually, funny story. The way the Arkansas Enduro Series is like if there's not at least 10 women in the pro category, they won't pay out those women.
What?
And there were so.
Yeah, we don't.
So
support
your friends
that.
are like, "Come on, we need one
They're
more."
like, we need to. Yeah, literally, my friends are like, "We should enter the pro category so the actual pros can win money."
Yeah,
and so we did. Yeah, we signed up for So I've raced pro.
Nice,
I guess.
Look at you, professional enduro racer.
That's awesome.
Jess the rider.
Yeah, Jess the rider.
Jess the rider. Yeah. And but yeah, it's just been for fun, and it's not. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just I'm like, I think if I had more time, or if it was like like doing it with friends, I would do it again for sure. It's just like, I guess I just don't, for the racing part of it, being competitive. I'm not like super competitive,
Okay, I got a challenge for you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can work this into your career, but I think you could. No, I'm not joking. I think you could.
Do it.
Because I can get you the guy to talk to. I think you and the Colorado kid.
CRK.
Normal.
Yep.
And then you keep saying somebody else.
Seabass is normal mountain biker.
Okay, yeah. Seabass. Okay.
Same guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you got to get 2 more people. So come with 2 more people and come out and do the 24-hour in the Old Pueblo.
Oh, yes. Make a team.
Because it is a party. It's a race, but it's
that
a party.
I would do.
I think you guys.
That I would do.
I think you guys should do that. I think that would be an awesome event for you guys to
In
do.
fact, I think we'll sponsor your team if you guys want to come out.
Damn. When he says stuff like that, don't laugh because he'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah, for sure. No, that's a legitimate offer.
Yeah.
We'll sponsor your team if you guys want to come out.
I think that would be bitching.
I would consider that.
Because you got to camp together. Okay, so imagine the shenanigans
all
with
of
you
us
guys
having
camping.
To camp.
Although it could backfire. We could see Jess the Grump and
you will.
And the Seabass with no coffee.
Right. Yep.
And the Colorado kid who needs sleep.
CRK.
CRK.
Yeah, CRK.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So we've got you guys have heard him a couple times, but we've got my my 12-year-old, soon to be 12-year-old son, Matt Graham Anderson, who, we were going to name Maddie Hazard. And at the last minute, we were going to call him Hazard Matthew Anderson and call him Hazmat.
Yeah.
And at the last minute, like literally I backed out. I backed out right when he was being like birthed.
When they were,
I'm like, I can't name my kid Hazard. This is crazy. So he is super pissed about the fact that I didn't name him Hazard. Wants to be referred to as Hazy.
Renamed.
Renamed as Hazy.
Cool.
But Maddie is a mountain biker. He's also an aspiring content creator. And Jess, if you're okay with it, he's got some like questions straight from the straight from the aspiring content creator.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so first of all, you don't gotta call out my full name like that.
Why you gotta call him out, Dad?
Gosh, calling him out.
I know.
So
right?
My first question would be, do you enjoy being a content creator?
I do. Yeah. There are definitely tough days. It's challenging. I think just having your own business in general is challenging. So, the whole business part of it and having to manage brand partnerships and making sure that like the money's coming in part of it is very stressful at times. But the fact that I get to like express my creativity and see ideas through like when they become just like a little idea and then see them like actually become a thing and then people enjoy that thing, I'll say like it's worth it, like all the little things that kind of, it's called like, there's a couple business people I follow, but it's like eating a crap sandwich is essentially what it's likened to, is like everything you do in life, every job you have, you're going to be a crap sandwich you have to eat. And at least this crap sandwich I make for myself. It's like, I enjoy it. And I don't know. I think just making people laugh and bringing joy to people's days is really fun. And so I do. I love doing what I do.
That's
Staying
awesome.
on this topic, what made you decide to become a content creator?
I feel like I didn't really decide. It was almost like the internet decided for me, kind of, like I was in Bentonville at the time and I was taking a break off of my full-time, what I was doing full-time, which was like graphic design, web design. The company that Tony and I worked for got acquired by a bigger company. And so essentially if we had equity in the company, we were able to make a little bit of money off of the acquisition. So I was able to live off of that for a little while. So during that time is when I was getting back into mountain bike coaching. So that's actually how I know Joanna, is I used to also coach. And so getting back to Bentonville, I was like, you know what, I think I can get back into coaching. There's just a lot of people here eager to learn, a lot of people that got into mountain biking because of COVID and through COVID. So I was like, I think I'll get back into coaching. And I think it was because I was coaching and working with a lot of newer riders again, you start to like see all those silly things that, you kind of forget, not being a beginner again. Right. So I started making these funny videos, like just for fun. I was putting videos out and then people were enjoying them and there was a good response. And then I think the point in time where I was like, oh, okay, this could be a thing was I made a video 3 or so years ago, and it was how to afford a high-end mountain bike. And Tony and I at the time, well, when we lived in Bentonville, we have a fixer-upper, and so it was basically a very dumpy house that we didn't have any time to renovate because we were always riding our bikes. So the whole video was essentially me being like, oh, how to afford a high-end mountain bike. Basically disregard everything else in your life, and so we didn't have floors. We didn't have, like curtains. We had a sheet that we like duct taped up. And so like people loved it. And I think Pink Bike reshared it. And that is kind of what really started to like get things going. So for me, it was more just like seeing the response and getting excited that people were excited. It's like, oh, people like this,
Yeah, that's cool. So that Pink Bike kind of pushed you over the edge a little bit?
I think that was my first big viral video. So I was like, whoa, like people really like this. And so then it kind of kept me going. I still didn't really think of it as a business yet or like as my full-time thing yet. that probably came like a year into it. Like I was consistently posting for fun for like a year. And then you start getting like, as I was growing, that's when, brands are kind of starting to reach out and they're like, oh, like, we would love to send you this, send you this, send you this. And you're like, okay.
Well,
you're like, free stuff.
Can I share something real quick with
Yeah.
my Instagram? I've reached this level on my Instagram where girls actually contact me and want to be my friend on Instagram.
No comment.
I'm just saying.
No comment.
Does that happen with you? Was there a bunch of guys that were
know
like,
what's funny?
hey, we want to be friends with you on Instagram? Is that when you knew you made it? Because I
Well,
feel like I
we
made
don't-
it.
Well, first of all, Dane, they're not called friends. They're called followers.
Oh, followers, yes.
On Facebook is where you have friends.
But wait, they keep saying they want to be my friend though. Like,
oh, like in the messaging they want to be? Are these like bots maybe that are
I don't
reaching
think
out
these
to you,
are real
perhaps?
girls.
they're very attractive and they seem to be interested in me. That's what I don't know what you guys are
Definitely
talking about. Like,
Hopefully your wife
there's
doesn't
a
hear
lot
this.
of them. I don't know what are you guys talking about?
Dude, that's with everybody. Like my 17, like 80% of my audience is 17-year-old girls from Canada.
Whoa, popular amongst the Canadian ladies.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I just had
Okay.
to tell you how
So my
popular,
No, you had to, yes.
how popular I was on Instagram with the girls.
What editing software do you use?
So what I'll say is for the first, I forget how long, I think year and a half or 2 years, all I used was my iPhone. And I didn't buy any fancy equipment. I have fancy equipment now, which I'll talk about, but I was just using my iPhone. I used the Splice app to start. And then I used the very, very crappy in-app like Instagram editor, which really is terrible. It's better now, but it was very terrible then. Then I was using Splice, and then I kind of migrated over to CapCut. So I'd say CapCut's probably still like one of the better on phone editing apps. And then in the last year, I've upgraded all of my equipment. So I have like a Sony like A7S III like fancy camera and like mics, and I use DaVinci on my computer. So I actually really like using that my dog's walking around. Oh,
Yeah.
Where's Hanky? Oh, and so, yeah, I use DaVinci on my computer, and I like it for editing. It's nice. Like I could have more control over certain things. But yeah, I mean, I use and I'll still use the phone every now and then. If I don't have my camera with me, it's like, just use the phone, totally fine.
So how long does it take you to edit a short form video? Or like a reel, what it's called, right? Yeah.
It depends, like there's some that take no time at all. It's funny. Sometimes the most viral videos I have were the ones that I spent no time editing and no time. It's the ones that you spend like so much time editing and put all this heart and soul into, and then it kind of flops or it doesn't do as well as you think it's going to do. It's just funny. That's always how it seems to work. But it depends. It really depends. Like it could take anywhere from an hour if it's like a really short one, or if there are a lot of cuts and a lot of talking, it could take a couple hours, I've definitely spent a decent amount of, like a half day editing one reel or even a full day, depending.
It's interesting. Maddie's taking like copious notes as you're talking. Here's
Aw.
Jess.
Yeah. He's like very, very.
I love it. Thank you for asking me. These are great questions.
A lot of attention.
Yeah. Studying. He's like studying.
Yes. Yeah.
This is great.
So do you feel like editing is like something boring, or do you enjoy it?
It's hard. I think when you're first starting sometimes when I know the footage is really good and I'm excited because I can see it all coming together, I do get really excited to sit down and edit because I can already see it coming together. And then there are other times where I might put it off a little bit. I have to like kind of get into the mood to edit. But then once I start editing it and seeing it all come together in the timeline, I think that's like, for me, that's super fun. Dane, you mentioned like you're just now starting to watch YouTube.
Yeah.
I do have a YouTube. I've just been starting to ramp up, like putting some of the short form content on there. And I do have some long form videos. But like the long form videos to edit,
Yeah.
ooh,
Like I watched your Nemesis video. You
it's
and
like
Tony.
a marathon.
Yeah.
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 Like short form is like running a 5K. You're like,
Yeah.
you know what? I can even walk this and I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Long form is like a marathon.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm in like an ultra marathon for me. And I'm like, I don't know if I can make it. So it really depends. Yeah.
Do you feel like you got to script stuff or like write stuff down, or is it always kind of off the hip, or,
It could be both with clients. So Maddie, like the way I make money with my content right now is I'll do brand partnerships. So I'll work with brands. And usually with brands, if I am doing like a one-off project, like for example, I just did one with Marmot, I will script everything because it's so much easier. Like I'll think of a concept and they'll say, that's a cool concept. I'll say, cool, I'll script it out. And then they have to approve it because otherwise, if I don't do that, then they might see the end product and be like, oh, actually, we wish you would have said it differently. Or we wish you would have said, oh, you didn't include this word or about the jacket or, and then this way the client signs off on that script. So and then I work it into all my contracts that if like after it's approved, it's like they might have to pay for a reshoot if they've already approved the script, right? Because really it's about saving yourself time. And so I think, and that all comes from my design background. So like that was like immediately when I started taking brand partnerships, it's just like doing work for another client, a design client.
Yeah.
Same process. And so, and of course, like I keep it collaborative. Like if, any of the brands I work with are like, oh, we'd love if you could like include this. I'll be like, I'll try my best to, for me, it's like, I try to keep things authentic and not super canned, but at the same time, like I think also, viewers are smart now that they know that like creators have to make money too. So they know when they see an ad, they're like, okay, we get it. They have to do this at some point, so.
Hey, so I just had a quick thing to interject because I've been watching YouTube a lot. And one of the things when I watch it is I geek out on how much work they put into it. A lot of people just sit back and get entertained, but I'm watching the edits, the camera angles, the different camera placements, some guy coming down the trail and you're seeing him and you're watching him come down the trail, but you don't realize there's 3 different camera angles they use and all that time they put in. And so, and then you just brought another layer of that I didn't really think about, which is, scripting it and sculpting it for your client to make sure that you're presenting their product properly. That's the amount of work that is put into it is kind of sometimes so seamless and unseen. I think a lot of people just sit back and get entertained. So yes. Very good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Maddie's got a few more questions.
So what is your posting schedule?
I try to keep things consistent. I like to post at least 2 to 3 times a week. But I also don't beat myself up if I miss a couple here and there. I think I'm at the point on Instagram where I feel good about my cadence, like how often I post. Really, I like the best days I find for posting are Monday, Tuesday. People are paying attention. Thursday is also good. Sometimes Sunday night is nice because people are like winding down from the weekend and, so Sunday nights are kind of nice too. But yeah, I try to have a couple like planned out for the week. If I don't, sometimes I'll repost something from, last year or, whatnot, just to make sure that it's hard because like when you see people repost things, it's for me, at least I do it to kind of keep my, stats high. So it's like the viewership high. So that way it's like not stagnant. Plus you figure when you get new followers or people that have never seen that video that maybe I posted last year. But what's nice is Instagram released a feature where you could do trial reels. So you could post to a trial reel, which is essentially posting to your non-followers. And it's a great way to capture more followers. So like, if Instagram sees that that's performing really well, then it'll share it to the rest of your followers again, say it's like a repost. It's a great, I've used it a few times. It's kind of nice to be able to post a trial reel to like broaden your audience.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how did you get so popular?
Well, I
feel
feel like I
package
kind
that
of
up into a one-word answer, please.
How'd you get so popular? I think that, and this is what I hear from other people.
It's Tony.
It's Tony.
It's Tony. It's all Tony. Tony. Everyone's there for the Tony. So what I've heard from other people, it's like, one, I guess I'm funny.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I make the funny ha-has. Two, people love relatable stuff. And so I think when they can see themselves in that situation or that scenario, or they've gone through the same exact thing, that resonates with a lot of people. So the relatability is super important. And it's funny because like we're all human. We all go through a lot of the same, experiences on the trail. So it's like I try my best to tap into those things and remind myself about those experiences I've had. And then, I think just tying that into my personality, just like my humor, and then the relatability part of it, I think is what helped me grow and more people, keep following. So
we have one more question.
Okay,
he's ticking this off the list. Like I
love it.
He's got a pen
These are great
and
questions,
a clipboard.
Maddie. Thank you.
Do you have any advice for aspiring content creators?
Absolutely. I would say, don't get bummed out if you see something doesn't perform well, because that next video might be the one. You never know. So you have to just keep showing up. It's like anything, even in mountain biking, it's like you can't expect to get better if you're not riding your bike. Same thing with content creation. You can't expect to get better if you're not consistently showing up and posting. My CRK and normal mountain biker, I think for the longest time have been like, Jess, you got to post longer format to YouTube. You got to do that. Had I listened to them a while ago, I think I'd be in a better spot with YouTube. But, it's like I was being very consistent with Instagram, and that I can see the output of that. Right. So, I recently started doing some stuff on YouTube where I was posting very consistently. And I think in the last month, I grew like 3,000 subs, which is a decent amount for YouTube, a really big like jump. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's that reminder, Maddie, to just you got to keep posting. Don't worry about the numbers so much. And also don't worry about, everyone's going to get the haters. We get them. We all get them. You just got to keep doing your thing. I do my best to just ignore them, and just remind myself all the good comments, all the positive stuff.
So I have one more.
What?
Okay.
Whoa. He's ad-libbing now. He's ad-libbing.
Oh.
Do you know how many subscribers you have on YouTube and followers on Instagram? Off your head. No looking it up.
Oh my gosh.
Pop quiz.
I think I have 112,000 on Instagram and about 7,000 on YouTube.
Okay, so you recently just gained like half your followers on YouTube.
Absolutely. Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big jump. I was one of them.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that. So
cool.
Look at you, Dane.
Yeah. I'm learning to like and subscribe, although I found out that you don't do that on Instagram, so now I don't know what you do on Instagram.
You can still like and subscribe.
You follow.
Well,
and
you follow, yes. And like all those hot girls that are following me. But what? And you do it? Oh yeah, I heart like crazy actually.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, you're a
I'm a
heart.
hearter. I'm definitely a
Yeah.
hearter.
You've got a big heart, Dane.
Does hearting
You got a
help?
big heart, Dane.
Is hearting a good thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
hearting is a good thing.
All right.
Yeah,
It's a good thing.
when I put all the stats are good. I mean, I think whatever the algorithm does, it looks at the combination of obviously views and replays. It looks at likes, hearts. It looks at comments and then shareability. So if people are sharing something like crazy, creating very shareable content, and that's where the relatability comes in. That's I feel like a great ticket to growth. And one more thing, Maddie, to add to your notes.
Yeah.
Something I think that helped me grow big time on Instagram in the beginning was every single person that would comment, I would comment back. I'd make sure I comment back. You could see people share a reel. So what I would do is I would direct message those people and say, hey, thank you so much for resharing that. Like, I appreciate it. And most times, if they weren't following me, they would start following me because I took the time to reach out and say, hey, thank you.
Okay, I got a quick question. Can you help me? So
Is it with the ladies again?
No. This is like the elderly training of social media.
This is the old man who needs some direction. This is legit. This is a legit question.
Okay.
Again, 13 years on Facebook. I've got it down. I kind of
know that 40% of our audience is like less than 25 years old.
I don't know.
Okay, they are.
I don't. That's awesome. That's actually great. But
that's awesome.
On Instagram, my biggest frustration is when I see something that I like your video, I want to share it and I don't quite know how.
Oh,
it goes to you hit the little paper airplane, and then you can share it to your story, but the story's temporary.
Yeah.
And so is that the shares you're talking about? Or then I share it to Facebook, which is where then I feel like it's there out for people, but I don't know how to actually share it to like my feed. Like that's not an Instagram thing.
It's an Instagram question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's sharing it to to your story.
To my story. Okay.
But like, but also if you wanted to share it to like, if you wanted to text Josh, say, oh my gosh, you got to see this. You would copy the link to it.
Okay.
Which isn't, they keep moving where that is in Instagram. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you would just copy a link to it and then paste it to your chat and then they would see that. But that, I don't know that Instagram counts that towards like a statistic, but like the little paper airplane shared a story is what I was talking about when I talk about shares. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so that's good because if I know that that's something that helps you, I will be doing it more often, which is what I want to know. I always have a negative viewpoint on stories. Like Josh and I have talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
Josh and I disagree about this.
Yes, we disagree about this. We've talked. We've
talked.
Jess, what do you think what's your biggest demographic?
Ooh, there's a good question.
On my like professional stat, my stat,
does it give you that on Instagram?
Yeah. Actually, I haven't looked in a while, so I could actually look right now. I actually pretty split down the middle in terms of like, the stereotypical male female gender. The way that they break it down on Instagram is that way. Let me actually try to find. Oh, they keep switching things out too, which is really annoying.
What'd you say ours was? We're 24-year-olds.
There's we have an unusually high percentage of younger women that listen to this podcast. And my hypothesis is that because we've never done video.
These might be the same. These might be the same women that are following Dane on Instagram.
It could be.
I told you, I'm very popular with the ladies on Instagram.
My biggest age range is actually 35 to 44, which is my age bracket.
Okay.
So
that
followed by 25 to 34, followed by 45 to 54. Yeah.
So that relatability.
So you're in that latter group.
Do you think that because since I've come on, we've gotten like more 90-year-olds that listen?
Oh God, that's funny. All right. Jess, maybe one more question for you. I've got like 52 questions and this always happens. We'll see if Dane has anything, but like
I've been inserting.
You've been inserting. So I really want to know like what, so first of all, thank you.
Yeah.
Like,
thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys for having me.
Like, I really enjoy your content. It is awesome. It brings levity to our sport. I honestly think that you and the Normal Biker and Pink Bike and CRK, like during COVID,
not so much Pink Bike.
No, I
love the guys, but like
I'm giving them kudos.
Okay. All right.
They helped grow the sport specifically during COVID.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. So just thank you for like what you've done for the sport. You continue to help. You make it relatable. You make it funny. I like to laugh. Yeah. So I'm a huge fan. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. As a member of your audience and for your entire audience, what can we do to help you?
Oh yeah. Good question.
I think the biggest thing, like continue enjoying, like I love reading comments and if it, like some of my favorite comments are when people are like that, I was having a rough day. I really needed this or, stuff like that. I love hearing that. Really want to try to grow the YouTube. So that could be a big thing. If people aren't already following me on the YouTube, that could be awesome because, YouTube actually incentivizes their creators a lot more, and really the idea is like, I'd love to take on less brand partnerships and focus more on the content and then monetize that way rather than having to like have so many like one-off projects, and that way it frees me up to make more of the content that's just like what I want to make, So yeah, those are the kind of two main things. Keep giving me feedback, keep posting comments, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Sorry,
yeah,
not
like
follow.
and
See,
like and subscribe.
Share,
like and
share and subscribe.
I'm gonna get that shirt. I'm gonna put that on the shirt, and it's gonna be Guru. Like and subscribe. People are gonna go look for a YouTube.
You don't even have a YouTube channel.
Have one.
We should create a YouTube channel for Guru.
Yeah, we should create you one. Yeah,
I am down, but the editing scares me. Like, I really appreciate how much time you guys put in. Like,
thank you.
I know for a fact my 9-year-old, for instance, has no clue. How much time people put in, because he watches all of the gamer YouTube stuff. But
yeah, that's a big industry.
It's huge, yeah.
Job.
But I'll tell you what, like I know just from the little bit of content we've put out from our trips, and trying to edit a video to just show people out on our trips riding their bikes and stuff, just the hours of video, like hours and like,
so much footage. Yeah.
Memory cards just full and like you have to go through it. And then, the best is when you hit your GoPro and you didn't realize that you had switched it to camera instead of video, and you just do the best section of, yeah. Oh, dude, did you hear him?
Yeah. What do you say?
That's an old man problem.
Oh my God. Yeah. So it's true. It's true. I can talk to my GoPro, just so you know. I'm not that old. I have a newer one. It's only a 9, but I have one. So, but yeah, that's a real thing, man. I did the best ride of my life, and it was just a picture of me starting.
Okay, so
one picture.
Wait, you have more?
A bonus question.
No way.
Oh, bonus.
Double bonus.
Double rainbow.
How long did it take you to really get where you are with editing?
Oh yeah, like what was that progression?
These are really great questions.
Yeah.
If you were to go back in my feed and look at some of my older videos, I actually kind of cringe sometimes when I watch them, because I'm like, oh, God, that cut. Why would I the audio? And it's funny because I had to do that to get to where I am. So it's like I had to get, you learn
from your mistakes, right? That's how you get stronger.
It's practice. It's getting the reps in. So I guess it's taken me the whole time, Maddie.
Continually getting
3 years.
better. Yeah.
So Jess, thank you so much for your time this evening. We really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for hanging out. This was super fun. And
man,
next time I get back to Tucson,
I was going to say, you got to come back. Give us some notice so we can go on a cool ride.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. One of my best friends lives in the Garden District, so I'll be back, because I'll come and stay and visit her, and I'll let y'all know, and we can go hit up some stuff. And I like to check out the trails you were mentioning down your way.
Oh yeah,
for sure. East
side.
It's
kind of south. Yeah.
Southeast. We got a lot more that you haven't seen, at least as far as I know. Jess, do you have any final thoughts for our listeners besides go follow Jess the Maker,
like and subscribe
on YouTube.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Let's build up Jess's YouTube following.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. I would say make sure to, what I guess now it's like podcast world. It's like, make sure to like and subscribe to Mountain Cog. Wait, do people subscribe?
No.
People subscribe.
No,
right?
that's
they do. They do actually. Yes.
Yes.
You can subscribe.
Oh, okay. You can subscribe
on Spotify,
on your
Apple Music,
on your favorite podcast streaming.
Listen to
That's
you.
what I like. That's usually what I hear.
This is awesome. This is like a selfless lady. She's like pumping our.
Wait,
podcast.
Can you do that one more time so we can do a sound cut?
Okay, yeah.
Everybody, okay.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Ready? Mark.
Okay, everybody, make sure to like and you can't like.
Oh yeah,
can
that's
you
right.
like?
Can you like?
You can.
Do you have
subscribe.
to have people leave you a review?
Download. We download,
Store?
right?
Subscribe is the right term.
Okay, all right.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Take two.
Okay,
Mark,
ready? Take
Mark.
2.
Wait.
Hey everybody. Oh
shit! I'm sorry. I have to say Mark.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Mark.
Hey everybody, make sure to subscribe to the Mountain Cog. Did I say cob?
No, you said cock. It's
that
good.
happens.
You
Dude,
wouldn't be the
Google,
first person.
Google does that to me.
Cog.
Do you have any idea how many bad pictures come up when I Google us?
Okay, we're gonna do it again.
Okay, hold on.
Now
We got to stop laughing.
Okay,
hold
stop.
on. Okay, ready? Okay, tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll say it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Mark.
Hey, everybody. Make sure to subscribe to the Mountain Cog podcast on it. And make sure you download it on your favorite podcast subscription app.
That's perfect,
You know
Jess.
what? That
we
works.
can work with that. We can work with that.
Just splice it all up.
Oh my God.
I'm going to call it the Mountain.
Oh, God, that's awesome. You wouldn't
That's
be the
actually
first
even
person.
better. You might want to change the name.
We've thought about it, but we haven't done it yet.
No. Oh my gosh, so fun.